Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. This is a real treat today. I have an unboxing of a Suntup book. Now Suntup is one of my favorite publishers and is what got me interested in small press publishers and letterpress publishing, fine press publishing of books that I love. And so this one, Suntup, he's been around, I think, for about 4 years maybe, Paul Suntup and Suntup Editions. And he started working on this particular book immediately, I think, upon forming his publishing company, because he revealed in his Facebook Live video where he announces, makes announcements and talks about what's coming up, that he had been working on this book for 4 years and that it was finally ready. And so he was announcing it. And then he said, and I've already got this one in stock, so you won't have to wait long to get it, because sometimes it's a 6-month wait, sometimes it's a year-long wait, just depending on the book and difficulties with getting paper or printing or binding or whatever. But this one was about ready to go. All he was waiting on was the foam for inside the box to protect it on shipping. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this box and we'll talk about what's in it. So, and this is a big baby, let me tell you. Okay. So one thing he does, he packs these books really, really well. He has custom foam inserts to protect the book. And so, pull that off and look at what we've got. It's encased in foam. This one came with, it always comes, all the pre-orders come with a bookmark. This one has 2, and this book is Edgar Allan Poe's complete works in 1 volume. So let's see if I can get this out with one hand. I don't think I can. My goodness. Okay, it's wrapped in shrink wrap. I'm going to get into it without damaging the book or the slipcase. Wow. It's the gorgeous slipcase. Let's see. Edgar Allan Poe, Poetry and Tales, and then Suntup Editions. It's a sturdy slipcase. And then we have this gorgeous dust jacket. I love this modern take on the portrait we're all familiar with of Edgar Allan Poe. And then the book itself, slip off that dust jacket. And this, pretty much mirrors the slipcase that this has. Pretty similar. And then on the front, we have Edgar Allan Poe's signature. Now, Suntup publishes their books usually in 3, each title has 3 different editions. I get the entry level because it's affordable for me, and these are beautiful in their own right, and I'm not afraid to read them. You know, if you spend a crazy amount of money on a book, I don't know, I would be less inclined to read it because I'd be afraid to damage it. But these, I mean, they're beautiful and they're precious, but they're not so precious that you're going to be out thousands of dollars if you mess it up. So that's one reason why I like these. Oh, wow. I haven't seen pictures of the end sheets, so. Let's see. Oh, I thought it might be the same end papers in the back of the book, but it's not. Look at that. Wow. I don't want to mess it up. I feel like I'm already getting something on it. Here's the frontispiece. And the title page. Now this has all of the works of Edgar Allan Poe, all of his poems, plus I think an extra 80 pages of supplemental material, bonus material. This book says each section has its own table of contents. There's an introduction, there's poetry, tales and sketches, plate articles, the unparalleled adventure of one Hans Pfaall, the narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym, the journal of Julius Rodman, Eureka, a prose poem, and then it has illustrations by Gustave Doré, which accompanied the publication of The Raven in 1883. And then there's some essays by Edgar Allan Poe. There's index of titles and also an index of first lines. So this is a really, really complete book here. It is not printed letterpress. It's offset printing, but it is Smith sewn. The binding is Smith sewn. So you open it up to any page and it's gonna lie flat. See, that's nice. This one wants to stick up a little bit right there, but I mean, you can't do this with a glued in book. Makes it easier to read and it makes it more durable too. This book is almost 1,300 pages and it's signed by the artist. Kelly Hensing is the one who does the interior art, and Franz Schmidt is the one that did that lovely dust jacket. Let's see if we can find some of the art, some of Kelly Hensing's art. Let's see here. Okay, here's one. And this is within the story Berenice, which I'm not really familiar with. I've never read that before. You can see she does black and white drawings. I'm not sure if they're charcoal or pen and ink. Looks maybe like charcoal, but try to find a couple more illustrations. Let's see what this is in. Okay. Here's an illustration within the Mask of the Red Death. The detail is just stunning on these pieces of art. And then here's the Gustave Doré, some of the Gustave Doré illustrations, and it's a whole section. I mean, it's like the, you know, I don't know how many pages, 30 something pages maybe. So, I'll show you a couple. There's one. These accompanied the raven, so there he is right there, the raven. I assume anyway. Anyway, I am so happy to have this to put on my bookshelf and to read and enjoy all of the works of Edgar Allan Poe. This is a real addition, I think, to my personal library, and I'm so grateful to have this. Now, this edition, or this title, is sold out on the Suntup website, but they do have some of their other books still available, and I'll put a link in the description so you can check out what they have and what they've published in the past. I don't know what the April book will be. Paul Suntup gives clues quarterly, and you know, the fans try to guess what they are, but this time it was, I think, vague enough that nobody is exactly sure. Sometimes it's pretty obvious what it's going to be, but the next three I know will be horror novels, and you know, that's not always my thing. I'm more fantasy, sci-fi, and literary fiction, so I might pass on the next three. In fact, I'm planning to pass on the next three because there are other things that are more my speed. But anyway, thanks for joining me today for this unboxing. This is something I've been looking forward to for a while. It was rumored for a long time that that's what this book that he had hinted about, I think last year, was going to be. That's what people were guessing, and it turned out to be true. So we're all thrilled, and it'll look great on my shelf with the other Suntups, and someday I'll show you that and we'll do a bookshelf tour, but today, that's it for today. So thank you all for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again soon. Thank you.